get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kyler's starting off with a throw. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Well, this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Right back to Conner. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He breaks the tackle. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Let's see, first it was a pass. Now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
All right. We speed left. 18, 19 Texans. Hey, Uno more.
On the ground again with Mixon. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right. 18. What's that? Hey, Uno.
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Here we go. 18. What's that? 11. Why Tony?
Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot. Buggy.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long.
Naimi Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now, Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a James Conner touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
Texans 3.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Tremont Smith with the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. This line puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
18. That's right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A gain of a yard.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
18. That's right.
Stroud now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 from the 41.
On the quick, right?
Going right side, Mixon with it. And he comes through big here, 9 yards and 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
All right. Speed left, speed left. Hey, south. Good.
Keeping it with Mixon. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
It's a gain 2. And the Texans 1st
before they can break the huddle. We've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession.
Here we go.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
11. 18. What's up?
To the air, Stroud. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
18. What's up? Look the high.
Throwing now from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Murray here on 1st down. Out wide, and it's intercepted. With the pick. And he makes the Heads go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Ready to start this drive with Connor. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
1st down, Cardinals.
Here's Murray. 1st and 10. It's a big strike to Hill. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Connor here from the gun. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, it's off to a great start.
Rob Pratt, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's up?
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Mixon on the counter. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud completes it quick. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. A gift to Mixon up the middle. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Here we go.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. He's got it. It's complete to Collins. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
All right. Tony. Hey, south.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Stroud to throw again on second. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So now it's going to be third and long. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. There he goes, right sideline. Hits the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Conner touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals grow their lead to 8. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the LA. Get the LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Under. Why Tony?
Looking to throw, Stroud. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness contest any kind of shot.
Oh, it's a tip drill, intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Quick throw is caught. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He brings it in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Another throw coming from Murray. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals lead by 15 now. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line, first and 10.
On the quick, right? Swap, love a swap. Hey, uno. 19 Texans. Hey, uno more.
Now it's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. First and 10 are under Nixon. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Hey, south.
A handoff from Mixon, running right. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up a Houston first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Looking slant route, complete. He'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here we go.
It's mixed in on second down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. They got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
18. What's that? Hey, south. Hey, Uno. Why, Tony?
Stroud's going to throw for it. He connects downfield. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage at really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
All right.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Here's another for it. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Here we go. 18. What's that? 19 Texans.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans getting back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Connor on the inside give. Breaks through, and he might break away. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through him.
He stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Here's Connor on the option. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. No gain on the play. Defense holds yet again, and now it's 4th and a yard. Three quarters in the books from this one. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They snap it to Murray. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Left the offense out there on 4th down. Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Play action now. Murray vacates quickly left side. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hit. Sent out for about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 23. They did it! He made the interception! Christian Harris picks it off. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, oh, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Stroud now bringing his guys up for this 2-point attempt.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Will Johnson.
Texans 26.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Harrison secures this left side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Murray here on 1st down. Looking for a target. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Trying again, following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Here's Murray. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He's back to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Well, they have the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Don't show it's shimmer, okay? We gon' party like it's shimmer, okay? We gon' sing like it's shimmer, okay? And you know we don't give a fuck like your birthday, your party in the club.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Oh, hey. Under. 118. What's that? Why, Tony?
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
118. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
118. Button.
He'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down the... He's got it deep downfield. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trail by a couple. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118.
A give left side, here's Mixon. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hey. Look the hot.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And they make the stop as that 25-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
On all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with dangerous before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing the weight that our last
Hey, uno more. Uno. Ah, what's that? 18. What's that? Hey, south.
Looking to throw it. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. That's on some of those guys who were out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Connor off the pistol give. Makes a man miss. Oh, he's off. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. A lot of grass ahead. Jukes one defender. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Connor will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
50 be out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. They send Hill right. Connor. And he will score and get the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Arizona.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
11. Here we go. 18, 19 Texans. Hey, uno.
Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Stroud to throw again on second. Finds him on the crossing route. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And the spike stops the clock. 28 seconds left. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Oh, 18. That's it. Alert the hot. Under.
From the gun, Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, uno more. 18. That's it.
Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB.
Okay. We speed left. 11. 19 Texans.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. They wanted that three-point cushion. We all knew what they were doing, be able to maybe breathe a little bit easier. But now, got to keep them outside of field goal range, partner, because a kick would win this.
And that starts with a booming kickoff. Give them as long a field as possible before they can get that makeable field goal. From there, your defense, well, it's just got to rise to the occasion here in the last couple snaps of this game.
And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to